So I saw this on OTF site. It says almost 2 years straight being on non-report and having fines paid off. All right, so he's talking about ever since going to court and fighting off his charges and everything. First, my co-defendants pop up. Yeah, we saw that. Interrogation video resurfaces. We saw that. Now all of a sudden, my probation officer leaves me a message about something coming across his desk, and I need to come see him. I said I wasn't leaving battle rap, but motherfuckers playing a whole different game out here. Y'all got it. Peace. Well, if Clone wanted to keep battle rapping after the first two call outs, right? You could say, well, the third one, who knows? It sounds like when he wrote this, he don't even know what it's about. He's assuming it's a bad thing about his PO calling him in to have a conversation about something that came across his desk. Could be some rap lyrics, could be being somewhere that maybe his parole terms don't he's not supposed to be. Who knows, right? But he doesn't at the time of typing this doesn't know what it is yet. So hopefully, for the sake of him, maybe he's jumping the gun a little bit. But there's an overall bigger topic here, and with all due respect, it does apply to, like, let's say a Adi Boom or a Clone or a Bad News, respectfully. And let's say you could pick out of any of those situations, and you, from the outside looking in, could determine any of those guys to say they did or they did not do something that you feel is a violation of street code. And y'all determine that, right? I'm not here for that. But the accusations and once you have a majority like that against you, it just becomes a dangerous environment. Like, I'm just not the type of person that likes to be somewhere where I'm not welcome. I'm not like that. You know what I'm saying? And I know your opponent will still battle you and pick up a check. Maybe a league will book you for the look or for the controversy. And I'm speaking to, like, let's say a Boom, a Clone, or a Bad News, right? Maybe the league will book you because, oh, it's going to be views. It's an attraction. They're not the ones that are necessarily the direct target. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe there is a small fan base that still is in your comments saying it's all good, Clone, or Bad News, or Adi Boom, looking forward to your next work or whatever. But the majority, you guys see the vibe. You guys see the response. You guys see the bloggers, some battlers. You guys see a lot of fans in your comment. You see the majority. I don't like being places where I'm not welcome. It's never worth it for your peace of mind or for your safety. I told y'all a story about when me and Uncle Rod got into it. I said, you know, he wasn't aware of Boom saying my name as if I was still me and I was still in talks. Well, this is what Uncle Rod told me. He was like, no, Boom told me that. Yeah, I said, I ain't no. So I don't know if anybody using my name, but no, there's no cosign over here as far as where we at right now. Because where we at right now, some things came in my direction. I was just like, oh, you lying to me, and all the bull. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I don't need to get into that story. But I told Rod and I told y'all publicly, when people have those accusations, even if the accusations are false, you bring a danger to me too. You never know if somebody believes this and wants some get back, or somebody heckles you. Or I also gave the example of you could do something to somebody. You could be on stage rapping your ass off, and somebody in the crowd, drunk or playing around, just says, "Hey, you snitch," or laughs a little. You look in the crowd, you want to jump into the crowd and beat the shit out of them, and then you get arrested for assault. Now, I'm not the type of person to tell a man where to eat and how to eat. I'm not really like that type of guy. But Clone, you just typed it out yourself. And when you put y'all got it and the peace sign, that actually would be a smart move, respectfully. Respectfully, because an arena such as battle rap, which focuses on toxicity just as much as it focuses on the actual rapping at some times of the year, even more. That's a fact. All they're going to do is play with your name. And then it's just about waiting for something more serious to happen. Real shit. Real shit. I'm saying this on some man shit, on some more like y'all gotta take care of yourself sometimes by getting the fuck away from a toxic environment. If somebody or something or an arena or a place continues to show you that your name is getting played with at that level, I'm talking about people die over the word snitch, whether they feel like they did it to somebody or they feel like somebody is calling them that inaccurate. Look at this shit right now with Whack 100 and what's his name? What is it? Osama or whatever. Dude that be running around and rapping with Lil Durk and shit. Like, I believe him. He's like, I'm gonna put that. Like, what Whack did kind of was whack because he don't got no paperwork. He's just sitting there saying, "Yo, at the end of the day, you caught this case with a switch. Why are you home?" And he's just calling him a snitch, calling him a snitch, calling him a snitch. And Osama's out there like, "Yo, where's the paperwork?" Or you know what I'm saying? And I think that he would. I really think he would shoot at Whack 100 over that shit if he had the opportunity. I could just hear it in their interaction on DJ Academic's platform. I know academics upload that shit talking about we got content, but no, somebody could literally die behind that shit. And it's no different here in battle rap. Like if you feel that you're in an environment that's playing with you and it's like first the co-defendants pop up. Well, Clone would say that that's for a particular reason or hating on him or because you know what I'm saying? Interrogation video, he says resurfaces. He doesn't say surfaces, he says resurfaces. Okay, that means that somebody might be out to get you there. Then you say your POs. Now you're talking about your freedom once again. Your freedom once again. So there's this thing called insanity where you continue to do the same thing and expect a different outcome. So, Clone, by your own words here, you would be insane to hang around an environment that's getting you into this type of shit from your wording. That would be insane. Okay? Look at Piper Boy. Shout out to Piper Boy. I don't remember, no exaggeration. I don't remember the last time I cut on a Piper Boy video and he didn't start out the first 3 minutes of it saying saying bad news told everything, 100% accuracy. Officer T Ward. I only know that shit because of Piper Boy. Like he drummed it into my memory. Hold on, wait a minute. Officer told that O's knowledge, clone O's knowledge afoot, and I can't. I'll see a title from Piper Boy, and if it's like something like, "Oh, I need to check on that." Piper Boy reaction to Hitman versus Murder Mook face off. All right, let me see what the bloggers will say about the face off because I'm about to cover this topic in a day or two too. I want to see what some of my peers are saying. Click play. Let me see what Piper Boy is going to say about Murder Mook and Hitman. And the first 3 minutes, clone O's knowledge afoot. Bad news told everything. Officer T Ward, he ran down on me and asked him to turn off his body camera. I only know this shit because of Piper Boy's blog, and he does it every fucking video that he drops. Every video. That's the arena that you're in, Clone. That's the arena that you're in, Bad News. And dare I say, Adi Boom, he fought the accusations publicly and privately. He fought them. You know, he did the thing when he went to his lawyer, the fake video. He spoke to certain people behind the scenes saying certain things. And, you know, he did the virtual battle. I think he also battled. Did he battle Enes and Purse? Like he fought. He did the 15 minutes of fame interview. He fought it. And then rightfully so, I think he gave up with that fight and said, I'm all the way over here. And when's the last time y'all seen Adi Boom? When's the last time the battle rap culture had an opportunity to fuck with Adi Boom or violate his probation or drag his name through the mud like the way that would actually affect him? When's the last time he said, I got to pay some bills, I'm going to do it with battle rap? Adi Boom was actually the smartest in this shit and said, y'all got it. The same way Clone just tweeted right there, y'all got it, peace sign. Adi Boom did that for real. He said, peace. That's a smart move. If y'all gonna treat me like this, talk to me like this, act like this towards me, have these type of comments about me, have these fucking Piper Boy intros about me, leagues are gonna look at me a certain way. People's got that used to fuck with me, don't fuck with me no more. I gotta stand up here in front of these rappers and be called a snitch, which is something that when I get off that fucking stage will follow me through the streets. I'm cool because this shit can escalate. It's already a internet viral thing, which puts me in danger one way or another, whether somebody does something to me or I do something to somebody. All it takes is one person across the line and you feel like I'm tired of this shit. One snap, Like staying in that toxic environment don't make sense to me. That's the insanity. That's the insanity. So clone, I don't wish you to go anywhere that you feel doesn't benefit you. You know what I'm saying? I don't. I don't. But when I read you say this, I think if that's what your heart is telling you, you should follow it, because shit gets worse than your PO contacting you talking about come see me. We know in the streets what these type of allegations and people talking like this and moving like this and blogging like this, we know where it leads one way or another. And use a street nigga, you should know that too. So protect your life, protect your freedom, protect your sanity, and maybe you should leave it alone. Respectfully, that is like man advice. That's not no hating advice. That's man advice based on your own words right here. Y'all got it. I'd rather see that tweet one day than wake up in here like, yo, guess what happened? Some wild shit. Somebody's in jail. Somebody got hurt. Because that's when everybody wants to do the fucking sob story, right? Then it's too late. All right. What do we got next? Tyler Perry. What the